Hi, my name is Emily. I am a faithful follower of Christ and I'm addicted to sugar, flour, and binging. And that is my Celebrate Recovery intro. That's why I start off like that, all these videos, just to say hi. If you are new to my channel, this channel is all about my experience following both Jesus Christ as a disciple and the Bright Line Eating program. This is a quick video to say I'm so excited about a commitment that I'm starting tomorrow, and if anybody wants to join us, join us. But my last video today was that I binged. I binged this afternoon, and I'm telling you, these addicted brains of ours are relentless and resourceful, and my brain has tried to get me to binge 5,000 times since October 24th, 2019, when I started doing this. Since then, I've lost, I'm down 99.4 pounds. I have turned to sugar and flour a handful of times over the past year and a half. I haven't turned to sugar and flour since December 11th, so that's fantastic. But I have, and I will not call it overeating, I will call it binging, because there is a difference. And any of us that know what it feels like to binge, we know what it feels like when our brain's like, it just like lights up, like so excited, it's about to happen, and it becomes, the behavior is compulsive. And definitely not like, oh, that was a little more than I meant to eat or should have eaten, or I don't know that I can just sort of overeat anymore. I mean, I used to overeat all the time and binge every once in a while. And now, for my lines to get blurry or for me to cross over, cross my lines or break my lines, it's just a little more dramatic now. But by the grace of God, it has not happened for 23 days, and then before that 30 days, and before that 57 days. And this is what this video is all about. I'm about to show you what I've just put on my wall over there. I've got a door that heads to my backyard in my kitchen here. And Alina, girl, thank you. I'm so excited. And like you said you look forward to seeing what God is going to do with these next 35. Can I add 5 days? I'll tell you why. I hope you don't mind. Alina and I, we're going to do a 30-day commitment, and I've bumped it up to 35. That's the first she's heard about it. I am currently committed to six other women. We're reading the Bible. We're on book like 14. It might take us 2 years. I don't know. I'm leading 6 women through the Bible. I'm currently committed to my mother, to having bright days all the way up through the 19th. So I had to call her and confess today that I did not have a bright day. And now I'm committed to Alina, that I met here on YouTube, in the comment section below my videos. And I'm also committed to Diana, who I also met here on YouTube in the comment section. She lives in California, and we email every single night our food, our commitment for the next day. And then you'll see on my little wall here, and I've put Post-it notes to cover their faces because I don't have their permission to put them on the World Wide Web. But I have some women that I text with, and I call them part of my team, Emily. So anyways, I was laughing. How many people does it take to help me stay committed? How many people does it take to change a light bulb or to help Emily get where she's trying to go? So Alina, this is my pleasure doing this with you. I'm super excited. When you see what I've done, you'll see the Post-it notes, and then I'll explain a little bit more about what I'm going to do with them. But girl, get a good night's sleep, because this is starting tomorrow. Yay. I'm so excited. This is fun, and I believe we will be in better shape, physically, mentally, emotionally, every which way, spiritually, financially. I think it'll be a good 35 days, headed in the right direction together. So let me show you what I got going here. Okay, so here is the door that goes to my backyard. And I have claimed this door and this window here for this is basically my Brightline eating calendar. I have other calendars that I use for the family, but these are all my bright days, and I am so proud of each one of those little blue X's. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. I claimed victory. Each one of those were very, very bright days. This was the day I made a video called Blurry Lines and Slippery Slopes, and that was the day I just everything got real blurry with some Mexican takeout. This day was sort of like, oh, what the heck, I can start tomorrow, and then I did. This time period is always tricky here. I'm glad that was only one day there. But anyways, so all these days that I claimed victory, and I continued to up until today. So here's my girls down here. This is my support system. And Alina, look what I have done, girl. So 34 Post-it notes. I purposely put them in random order so that I will pull them off in a random order and just keep me more interested rather than following this and feeling like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to get down there. So now I get to just pull off one here and there, and I can sort of watch my door become white again, sort of evenly spaced out. So there's number 1. Let's see, there's number 2, then 3. It'll just be fun to pull them off. 4, right up there. It'd be kind of fun to pull them off randomly, and then watch my door go from this solid, bright line of Post-it notes to speckled Post-it notes as I get closer and closer to day, let's see, day 35. Okay, so as I pull them off, I'm going to fold them in half, and I'm going to put them in this tissue box. 35 bright days with Alina. And just so you guys know, Alina and I realized we do not live far from each other. So there might be a video of Alina and I having a cup of decaf coffee together someday. So anyways, as I pull these off of there and I fold them in half and stick them in here, this will fill up. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to have one of my kids or my husband pull one of those out, and I'm going to add a 0 to whatever number they pull out. So it might be as little as 1. It might be as much as $350. And I'm going to add a $sign to that and treat myself to something. But if they pull that out, I might not add a 0. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to treat myself to something special. A little fun reward. And again, you guys know I love rewards, and I say it all the time. I spend a whole lot less on these kind of rewards than I do on trips through fast food and overeating. So there is all that, and somewhere here it is. Somewhere in here, when I get to day 30, I get to hang this right here. That's where I put my little Celebrate Recovery chips. This one says the journey begins, and my journey is beginning again today. So I say lots and lots of day ones, but never back to square one. Alina, this is why I went from 30 to 35. It's a mental thing for me. I need to push past 30. I've gotten to 30 a couple times now, and it seems like I get hung up right there. So I need to push past 30, make it all the way to 35, and also this will put us at March Friday, March 12th, which will be good for me because not only have I been getting tripped up on 30s, but I've been getting tripped up on 11s. I binged on December 11th and then again on January 11th. So when I get to March 11th, I need to move right on over to March 12th. Okay, so there's all that. I'm so excited, Alina, to be doing this with you. I appreciate it. And anybody else that wants to join us, we're just going to check in up underneath that video that I made called I Just Binged. And that's where we will check in daily and say, I claimed victory. You know, Day 7, Day 10, Day 12, Day 29 is in the books. So, anyways, I'm excited. I appreciate you guys doing this with me. It's humbling, actually, to realize that we were not designed to travel alone, and that we need each other. We really do. We need each other. So, thank you to everyone that is part of Team Emily, and please know that I am on Team You. So you are not alone in this. This can be very isolating, which is why I'm determined to continue reaching out. The enemy, Satan himself, John 10:10, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he's just going to have a harder time getting to us when we are traveling together. It's kind of like when we were kids and our parents said, don't go by yourself, don't walk by yourself, don't travel by yourself, stick together. So that's what we're doing. We are sticking together and finding success, and it's fun. It's fun doing this with you guys. All right, I am going to wrap this up and go watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with my kids. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, so P.S. The other half of John 10:10 is so important. So that's Jesus talking, and he is saying, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. But I come so that they may have life and have it to the full. Okay, I want to make sure I got that right. I do not want to misquote the Bible. And then what I was trying to think of earlier, Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity the person who falls and has no one to help them up. So, again, ladies, it makes me smile doing this with you all. And I don't know that there's any other way to do it than with support. That we can provide for one another. So, good night. I'm going to bed. We have a big, beautiful, bright day tomorrow. All right. I love you guys. Good night.